Hey guys, here's an unboxing for you. I'm going to do a little overview of the KWA Mod 2. Now, for those of you who follow my YouTube channel for airsoft, I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get to this. I've actually sold every single gun that I've owned and reviewed on this channel. So this is starting fresh, brand new. It's going to be a new build, and you can follow me, follow this build. I'll just keep updating as I add stuff. And you can ask any questions as always in the comments below about the build. So it's been a while since I've done this, so forgive me if the words don't come to mind as quickly as they used to. So here we go, nice shiny KWA performance built box, very simplistic. I don't know why people spend so much time on the boxes when they review. Anyway, so here's what you see when you first open it up. You got your owner's manual, home packing. Alright, so this is the KWA CQR Mod 2. The Mod 2 is the shorter version of the Mod 1, or vice versa. The Mod 1 is the longer one. Probably comes out to about here. Everything is pretty much exactly the same. You just get a longer outer barrel and thus a longer inner barrel as well. I'm assuming they use the same box, so it'll probably come to about here. So this is the CQB version, nice, small, close quarters combat weapon. Let's see, it comes with, well, Allen wrenches and stuff down in here. K120 mag, these are my favorite, absolutely my favorite. I own about a dozen of them now, I keep accumulating them. 120 rounds, mid-cap, they don't jam, and as long as you take care of them, they'll take care of you. And then the only other thing in here really is that little barrel cover thing, which I never use. Some fields require them. Anyway, so before I go from the front to the back and talk about the makeup of this gun, the reason I picked this, a lot of people ask me if I could pick one gun, what gun would it be? Well, before I always owned multiple guns, DMR, sniper rifle, CQB, pistol, and then based on the field I'd play, I'd take all my guns, but I'd alternate depending on what the scenario was. Well, what would you do? What would I do if I had to pick one? Well, here it is. It will clear the FPS limits for indoor field play. It shoots 330 to 350 FPS. You're probably looking about 12 to 20 rounds per second depending on which battery you use. I've actually owned two of these already, but I bought them to flip them and earn money on them. This is the first one I've bought for me with the intention to keep it and actually build it out the way I like it. I'll run a 7.4 volt LiPo battery. It'll probably be about 2,000 mAh, and then about a 15 to 20 C discharge rate. And if you have any questions about batteries, go check out my YouTube channel and look in the airsoft category and scroll down, and you'll be able to find my video on batteries, and of course ask any questions if you have them. Really, other than that, this is a pretty short inner barrel, which I'll probably change down the road because I like a little bit more accuracy and length, but I also like the option to be as compact and leave it stock if I need to, if it's going to be a really tight situation and I'm not going to have a sidearm. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'm sorry this video has gotten kind of long, so if you're bored you can fast forward, but here we go. This is the important part now. This is a metal flash hider threaded for 14mm counterclockwise, and it's got this very bright orange based by law paint on it, but usually we'll sandblast those. Check your state laws, but I'll usually sandblast that if I can, if I have the ability to do so, and then repaint it black or whatever color that my gun's going to have the accent. Or you can paint over it. Just be aware that this is pretty glossy, so maybe you want to hit it with some sandpaper so that the paint sticks better. This next part of the barrel, hopefully there's enough light in here for you to see it well. It's all metal. That inner part is metal. The front sight is fixed, though I'm pretty sure I've seen people take it off before. For my setup, I will be leaving it that way. And then the front sling is metal and the attachment's metal. So this whole assembly is metal, and all the way up the center, that's metal as well. This is a polymer handguard. It's very sturdy, though. It doesn't feel plasticky at all. I guess if you feel some of the other guns' handguards, this would be an upgrade if you were to put it on something like, oh, I don't know, some of the classic Army guns or some of the JGs. This would be upgraded furniture per se. Then you got your ring here. That's plastic. And then you have a metal upper and a polymer lower, same material. Pretty sturdy. I'm not too worried about cracking it or breaking it. As long as you don't fall in it, you'll be alright. Semi and full auto option, forward assist, mag releases on the other side, textured grip is also plastic. I like the way these fit. I know some people like to put on the mag pull grips, and it leaves an awkward gap and sometimes makes some added motor noise. So I'll probably keep that the same. I like that. It's comfortable anyway. You got some real estate up top for any other sights if you want to change it up. This has got that quick release for that rear sight. Just keep in mind that if you don't want to utilize that front sight, you're going to figure out how to take it off. And if you have questions on that, I might be able to research it for you and let you know. But if you want any flashlights or anything, you're going to have to probably get some different furniture, and or figure out a good way to mount a rail on the bottom and those holes down there, using those holes to mount a rail or some dovetail system. 6-point adjustable stock in the back. Really nothing fancy. I'll go ahead and pull it out. We'll look at the other side here. It's really, interesting comparison. Here's a size 11.5 Nike, and you can see this gun's not that long at all. So nice compact size. Part of the reason why I got it, because at least the base of it is very sturdy and small. Get to the hop up in here. Pull that back and you can get to it right there. The hop up on this gun is pretty good from what I remember. I might upgrade it in a little while, but for now, as a stock weapon, this is probably my favorite one, and I would hand it off to anybody for the first time of them playing and be pretty confident that they'll enjoy the sport because their gun functions properly. So that's my overview of it. I know it's been long-winded, but if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will keep updating this channel with all the upgrades that I do. I've got my first teaser right there. I'm probably going to extend. The reason I didn't get the mod 1 is because I wanted the option of going smaller if I need to, but I also know that I can make this barrel longer. So probably tight bore, suppressor, and a few other surprises along the way. So I think that's it. Thanks, guys.